What's up, boys? Redemption. Redemption is the name of the game today for today's stream. We had a bad one last stream. Last time I sat here live to play some ranked, I used the White Sox theme team and I played some of the worst ranked games I've probably ever played. 3 games, I scored 3 runs. Luckily, in those 3 games, I only gave up 2 runs, so I still somehow managed to go 2-1. But yeah, today is redemption for that stream. We got Rob Mac here, we got JGP here. Good to see you guys. Hopefully we've got some good gameplay today. I really can't get over how bad I was playing last stream. When the Sox theme team looked so good to me, I wanted to be good with that team. It's not going to be the last time I use it, but we're not using it today because I went for it. I dumped all the stubs I had, and I got myself hitting the wrong buttons here. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, I did hit the wrong button. Okay, now here we go. I splurged, and I assembled probably the best team you can have in the game right now. I didn't really realize I could get this done with the amount of stubs I had, but yeah, Ted Williams, I pretty much was right there to get him. The draft cards for Ethan Holiday were pretty cheap. I already had all the Team Affinity All-Stars, so Judge wasn't too much more difficult to get. I did have to get lucky to get Cal Raleigh because I think I had 2 Home Run Derby packs for free. In both those packs, I pulled the rare round in. One was from the program, the other was from a conquest. So yeah, really the majority of those stubs were just getting this Ketel Marte. Because, yeah, he goes for 300k. So, besides that, though, I mean, yeah, the bench, these are actually the 2 pulls I had, Caminero and O'Neal Cruz. Then, yeah, we got speed and a backup catcher. The pitching, I can't even think off the top of my head besides Corbin Burns if there is any other 99. So I think that might be like the 199 I'm missing right now. This isn't the final rotation. I just like to manage energies. And then this is the bullpen I'm rolling with right now. So, yeah. If there was any team that was going to redeem how bad I played last stream, it would have to be this team. So, let's just get to it. Weekend Classic, we got about 2 days left. I do plan on this being a relatively shorter stream. Still trying to ease myself back into the whole streaming thing. So I'm probably only going to be live for 2-ish hours. Probably play 3 games unless those go really quick, and then we'll, play it by ear from there. But yeah, let's get to it. They want me to play at Comerica. I don't think so. Yeah, I know Scooble got a 98. I did like his 94. I just, I don't know if I quite have the stubs anymore to get that new one right now. I actually don't know what he's going for. I did pull him, though, in the last episode of Pack Attack. So we will be seeing him on the channel at some point. Comerica's the best. You're only saying that because you're a Tigers fan, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Comerica. And maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a White Sox fan. I did make a few changes. I don't know if you, Rob, or JGP, I don't think you were here last stream, but I had to get like a new capture card and all that. And to me, when I looked back, the coloring looked weird. It was like dark. So I think I changed the setting to kind of brighten it and make it look more normal. And looking at my preview, it looks fine. This dude somehow has a higher team overall than me. Was that just because of the parallels? Forgot to lower the music volume slightly. Gotta hear the wonderful voice of Boog Shambi. I haven't tried the 95 lighter. I did unlock them and then I just never used them. But I feel like, I mean, kind of like I glossed over it a little earlier, but JGP, you were saying you're too overwhelmed by the content. They really did jump the overall very quick. Yeah, I do use the 5 watt. I don't know, I just think it's funny. Put that on probably like first day of the game or something and haven't taken it off. Everybody is scared when they see my icon and know that I can draw 5 walks. At least I have an eye. Oh, you use it too? It's a good time. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what I do. I just go through the icons, and whichever one feels the funniest to me, that's what I go with. Unless I just go with the White Sox one. Okay, great way to start. Missing the splitter right over the meat of the plate. Really are redeeming myself. At least the timing was good. You know what? It could have been worse. It was just me dropping the PCI. But yeah, I meant to get back, because you left a comment too, JGP, on what was it, a video, I think? I can't remember if it was a video or one of my community posts or whatever, but you said you'd like the overalls to be, what, like 95, 96 right now? And now I'm looking. Oh, we are not any better than I was last time out. But no, I totally agree with that. I actually think the pacing of the power creep was good. I kind of liked the slower pace this year. But then it kind of dawned on me that I'm sure the only reason they did this and started dropping the 99s is because of college football. I think because college football came out, they know Madden's not too far down the road. I'm thinking they just know that they lose a chunk of their player base, so maybe they're trying to retain that player base, or they're trying to give those players the 99s to use before they leave, I guess. But it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that they have to keep that in mind. Because I would not mind if, like, the first 99s or something was, you know... Or not the first 99s, but, like, when 99s kind of become a more regular thing, if that was, like, near the end of the season.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
There we go. All right, Kershaw. Is this going to be another pitcher's duel? I'm referencing my last stream a lot, but I did win a game 1-0 and lose a game 1-0 in that one. I'd rather not do that again. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention too, my overall goal right now, which it wasn't helped by the fact that after my last stream I now went a couple of more days without streaming, but that 97 Frank Thomas, and then having that 97 Frank Thomas be the reward for reaching 1,000 rating. I don't know if it's a possibility, I don't know if it's going to happen, especially if I'm leaving a pitch there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I sit here saying, oh yeah, guys, I'm pushing for a 1,000 rating, and then I don't know. It kind of feels like if you need to think of yourself as a 1,000 rating capable player, you probably shouldn't be having trouble at this point. Is Ted gonna get there? Nope. Did I take a bad route to that, or was that him? I don't know. 99s for 7 months about to be rough for SDS. I mean, they've done it before. And not just the last 2 years with sets and seasons. They, I feel like a lot of times they'll have at least some 99s during the All-Star stuff. I really hope we come back from this, Rob, because, that was not a guarantee. What's up, Low? You were over on Twitch, right? When I was multi-streaming, you didn't venture over to YouTube before, so it's good to see you here. As long as I'm remembering that, right? I could be remembering wrong too. Let's see, this worked once, right? Didn't work again. See, this is the other thing. So far this year, I've been very bad specifically in Weekend Classic. Like, I'll motor through ranked. I'll get up to my World Series rating, and then Weekend Classic hits, and I am horrible. And I don't get it, because it should be around the same overall people you were just playing, but nope. I think because the record doesn't factor in your Weekend Classic game, so I think my overall record on the year is like, well, I don't even know how many wins, but it's only like 10 losses or something like that. I don't know. I probably have more losses in Weekend Classic than in normal ranked.
Foul ball there.
You would have been here earlier, but you checked Twitch first. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not giving up on Twitch. When I initially wanted to get back to streaming, I was like, you know what, let me just do YouTube. That's where my subscribers are, and that's probably where people are most likely to see me. I just figured it wasn't quite worth it to worry about multi-streaming right now. Maybe if I get back into streaming, or get back into like I ever was. If I get streaming regularly, maybe I'll get back to the multi-stream setup. Okay, well, you know what? Being early is better than being late. You love Javi Baez, but you're not spending 30K. You're doing the Diamond Quest. I did the Diamond Quest. Well, now I can't remember. Because I didn't get one of the two. I had a 91% chance on Legend, and I won both games, and I only got... I think I did get Javi. I think it was Vlad that I didn't get. Failed. You're bummed you missed the last one, finally home to catch this one. Well, I'm glad to see you here, man. And I do leave my old streams up, so you can always watch the replay. I know that's not quite the same as watching it live. You did the Diamond Quest only to sell Vladdy to finish the Raleigh collection. Yeah, those Diamond Quest rewards are going for more than Diamond Quest usually does. Might be one that's worthwhile to spam a few times before those prices go down. I really wish I'd stop striking out on pitches like right down the middle, you know? That'd probably help me out a bit. Okay. I'll take that. To start. Wish I would have gotten under it. You've completely stopped playing the game. That's too bad. It's definitely a flawed game. I mean, it always is. They never nail it down. But, I don't know. I'm enjoying it more than I was Sets and Seasons. Boy, that splitter is giving me all kinds of trouble. That better, it's not going to get down. It's right to him. Maybe don't swing at the curveball below the zone. You'll probably keep playing until 2K comes out. When is that? I always forget when 2K comes out. It's like September, right? I mean, it's still weirdly early for NBA.
Inside, just missed. Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball,
I don't know, man. I feel like I've been feeling for years like I want to get a 2K just because it's been so long. But then, like, it was like 2 months ago at this point, they put 2K25 for free on PS Plus, and I got it, and I've played it like once or twice. So I don't know, man. If I actually would have played it when it was free, maybe I'd think about getting the next one. But as interested as I feel like I might be, I'm clearly not. You know what? At least I did that last inning. At least I got a perfect swing, and that last one was hit hard.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. 1-0.
That's not going to be good.
Just missed. 2-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the
late on the sinker. What do you go to then after that? Just kind of try and dot a fastball.
Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable.
Okay, wasn't quite dotted. baseball is your favorite sport, but basketball is a close second, so you always have fun with 2K. I mean, in terms of sports I played, basketball was really the only other sport I played. I was horrible. I was so bad at basketball. In terms of watching it, though, I have trouble getting into it. I'll watch some Bulls games here and there, but yeah, I don't know. I did really used to enjoy playing 2K, though. I never really got into online. I never really got into my team, but I had a franchise. I've had a couple of good franchises playing on my own, but there was one on 2K14 where I went like 6 or so years deep, and then I had another one on 2K19 where I traded to get the #1 overall pick, and then the #1 overall pick ended up being like ridiculously good, and then turned my team around. Oh man, franchise is so fun when it's fun, man. Why can't it be fun more? How do I like the PS5 Pro? Honestly, I am hardly noticing a difference. I do feel like MLB, you can, just because I play it so much, you feel like any little difference. It feels slightly smoother. I don't know if that comes through on the recording, but just to me sitting here, it feels slightly smoother, so there's that. But that's probably not worth the $700 price tag. You're a Cleveland fan for all sports, so the Cavs being good helps. That is true. Dude, I want the Bulls to be, like, I probably would get back into watching basketball more if the Bulls were actually an exciting team. It's just like, it's so frustrating that they can't be, you know? They're still probably, because of the 90s and because of Jordan, they're probably one of the most like known teams. But in terms of like in the basketball world, man, they just feel like a small market team at this point. XP resets after every stream. I guess so. I guess so, Victor. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work hard to get your #1 crown back. All right, come on, dude. Come on. I need to figure out how to play well on stream. I can't figure out the splitter. That's what I know. God, dude. But no, I actually feel like this is a thing. I feel like every time I've tried to play online on stream, I just don't play good. For whatever reason, playing March to October on stream has been fine when I had done that. Online is a different beast. I don't know if it's just because you have to focus more. And, you know, while streaming, there's so many different things to focus on. It's tough to focus on the game. Does that mean you think Jordan is the GOAT? Of course, 100%. And I know you're going to disagree being a Cleveland guy, so I don't know if I'm ready to back up my point. Like I said, I'm not the biggest basketball guy, but I do still think that. I fouled it off. We're not striking out again. Maybe if I only took that pitch. Go. Come on. I missed that, but it can go here, right? No, it's not as shallow as I thought. Agree. I mean, hey, I will say it's fair to disagree with that. I don't think it's like clear cut. You know, I think there is multiple different angles to frame the arguments. But no, I feel like just for me, I don't know, man. Whenever I look at like Michael Jordan's basketball reference page, it's like, oh my God, like he was amazing. He was insane. Basketball probably has the closest GOAT debate. I don't know, because is there... God, I just need to do something. Is there a clear-cut baseball GOAT, though? Because, like, obviously people will say Babe Ruth, but I don't know if I feel like it's Babe Ruth. I think the thing, too, with basketball is it's much easier, I guess, to compare players. Like, you know, baseball, you've got different positions, different roles, let alone, I mean, pitching and hitting, two different, completely different skill sets. Obviously, football, you've got a different skill set for like all 22 guys on the field. But basketball, I mean, everyone's kind of trying to do the same thing, really. Or maybe that's just my lack of knowledge coming through. I don't know. You both were thinking Bonds, but people on Roofside probably think there's a bigger gap than MJ Braun. I can't say Bonds because of the allegations. I can't get past that. I can't reward that. I mean, if you can and you want to call him the GOAT, you know, all power to you there. But I can't.
So 2 down now, and here is Ted Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
But he did have some ridiculous numbers. That's another that's another baseball reference page that when you get on it, it's like, how? You know, how is that possible? Well, we can assume how it was possible, at least. Also in baseball, you have to account for the steroids era. Exactly. I mean, that's kind of like when you have the plus stats, like OPS plus and WRC plus, which I know it's not baseball reference, but still, that kind of accounts for the era, because you know it's determined by how good you are in comparison to average. In your mind, you still got to be able to hit it. Oh, for sure. I don't disagree with that. It's just there's so many. Well, first of all, it's not like, okay, hang on, I hit it. Ted Williams hit it. But no, I feel like that is something a lot of people say. Low is like, oh, you still got to hit the ball, you still got to know how to play baseball. But you're not comparing him to a normal person, you know? You're comparing him to other MLB players who do know how to hit the ball, and they do put in the work, and they do train. But there's so many things that go into... I know, and I don't like referencing it if I don't know exactly what I'm referencing, but I do know I saw there was like some study that was like using steroids adds, it was like 9.6 feet onto your fly balls, which doesn't sound like much, but if every fly ball travels 9.6 feet further, you know, think of how many potential home runs that can add, how many fly outs that turn into extra base hits, and then because of those, now you're getting walked more because pitchers are more afraid to pitch to you. I'm still striking out looking. But no, like I said, if you get past that, all power to you. I mean, I don't think I'm as harsh as some people are with that sorts of stuff, especially with, you know, the way it was treated. Like, I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm like, you know, I don't want to say it was encouraged to use steroids, but it wasn't cracked down on like it was now, to my understanding. They've changed the actual baseball several times. That's true too. And that affects things, but at least that affects things universally for everybody playing at that time, you know what I mean? Well, unless you get into the debate that they're specifically juicing the balls in Yankee games or nationally televised games and that sorts of thing. Imagine if the Orioles moved the wall in 9 feet in a year earlier and didn't trade away all those bats at the deadline. Did I still, like... Was it just this year? Now I can't remember. Was it just this year they moved the left field wall in? Or back in? Maybe they should have left it deep.
Third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job.
That's going to get caught, isn't it? I did something. I broke through. I'm not completely hopeless. A player this year, don't remember who said the balls were dead. I feel like I do remember saying that, but then you look at, you know, Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh having a couple of the, you know, most home run seasons before the All-Star break. Seems like a bunch of guys at 30.
I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. it's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point.
Okay, that
Swing, and he went.
somehow worked.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work
Why am I getting yellow every time here? What's going on?
a little sooner,
Actually, don't throw that because he hit that out. JP Sears was somehow top 5 in home runs saved at Camden Yards. Did he even play for the Orioles? Or who am I thinking of? That, I wish that got him.
well, he opted to go with the
No? Okay, well.
base is empty. Close
That kind of reminds me of, I think it was 2020, when Jose Abreu was like top 5 in home runs hit at Wrigley, and he played
Next one misses.
3 games at Wrigley, or maybe it was like 6. I don't remember.
Texas lead at first with nobody out.
Okay, what's going on with Kershaw, man? Why am I all of a sudden not hitting my spots this inning? Why is he under half energy in the 4th inning?
That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great
I'm gonna go slider again. Actually, get it where I...
On the ground, a second might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. To Hodges,
Nice, all
and
right.
they turn 2.
It takes so long for people to throw it after they slap a tag on a runner.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
This is 3 scoreless in a row, right? It was the first inning I gave up 3. This isn't bad. This is doable. Wall wasn't helping your pitchers much, but it was hurting your batters. I mean,
New inning getting
the record was good though, right?
second baseman.
In the years that that the wall was deep, and then now it got moved in, and now the record's not good. I don't know.
Back to work.
You know more than I do, but that's what I'm going off of.
Just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for him, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap.
Man,
to
I
gap
thought I was on that.
hard. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Beltran makes the catch for the out. And a quick out number 1. So digging in, Gil Hodges. Line drive.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Am I starting to have this happen now? Am I gonna be making good swings and not getting hits out of it? Because that's gonna be not cool.
Well, I think key, if he can get through one more inning,
You have a question for me? How is the restaurant? Dude, it's crazy you bring that up because I literally just ate there today. I call it Portillo's, and I think everybody around here calls it Portillo's too. I understand in the Spanish language it should be like Portillos. I don't know the lore, I don't know the history of Portillo's, but yeah, it's just Portillo's around here. I got a chicken sandwich too, and that was good.
Right field.
It was juicy. It was spitting back at me, man. The team was better, but in terms of actual home runs turned into doubles, your batters lost more than your pitchers gained by a good bit. I mean, that makes sense. But also, can you argue with success?
We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Or would you guys have just been even better if the wall was in?
31 years
Maybe that's the way to look at it.
born in Puerto Rico. Ripped on a line. Beltran makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
No, man, if now you just got me thinking about it, Saul. If any of you guys have the chance to go to a Portillo's, take it. Take that chance. I don't know if I've ever gotten a single bad thing from there. It's known for hot dogs. I can't remember the last time I got a hot dog, though. The burgers are so good. Like I said, the chicken sandwich today. Now it's starting to sound like I'm sponsored by Portillo's, which I would be. I'd take that in a heartbeat.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to short.
You'd have won 104 games in 2023 and taken a game off the Royals. Oh, okay, so you really know the data. All right, it's no use then for me to disagree.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
inside. Ball one.
How about though? I know it's against the Pirates, but how about the White Sox coming out of the break yesterday and winning 10-0? Excuse me? Probably would have been fun to watch if I could watch them play baseball.
And that just misses.
This dude needs to help me out, man. Swing and miss. Nope. Okay, he's just gonna hit a perfect. Sure. I might have to take Kershaw out soon. Average inhale copium.
Sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of
Winning by 10 runs instead of losing by 10 coming out of the break must be nice, dude. It is. I mean, I didn't even, like I said, I can't watch them. So my only paying attention is I put a widget on my home screen on my phone that just shows the score as the games are going on, and I just happen to see 10-1. That's cool. Luis Robert made some crazy diving catch and then he hit a home run, so he's looking for a way out. It's like he realizes the trade deadline's almost here. You got to start playing good if you want to get shipped out, or else they're going to hold on to you. They have Portillo's in the basketball arena at ASU. Portillo's at a basketball game? That'd be nice.
Jose Ramirez.
Chocolate cake shake. It's like the guard scored 8 yesterday. Not used to that. Yeah, I feel like the AL Central this year has been tough to keep up with if you're not actively keeping up with it. Because it's like one team will randomly win a bunch of games in a row, and then you look and it's like, oh wait, they've got a losing record. Who besides the Tigers are good, or is nobody good in the division anymore? Can I stop getting fooled by this splitter? It's like every time I'm actually ready to turn on some sort of fastball, it's actually the splitter instead. And then that's actually the fastball. Okay, nice. You don't want to imagine how much worse you'd be with the wall back when you lost 11-1 going to the All-Star and lost 11-1 again yesterday. I don't even know what to tell you, man. That's rough. There is not much worse than going into a season, not just even hoping, but kind of expecting to compete and then being that bad. I'm so lucky. That was kind of supposed to be a check swing. That just would have been strike 3. That was almost a good swing. Come on, man. Come on. I'm kind of running the pitch count up. I didn't realize that. I mean, not really, but at least it's not like less than 10 pitches an inning. Come on. One of the best divisions last year and one of the worst. Only the Tigers are good. It's weird how it changes. There we go. Good at bat and a good result to it. One swing and it's a tie game. No chocolate cake shakes at ASU. Man, that's like the staple. I had to stop myself from getting one when I went today. You said a couple days ago you weren't even expecting them to make the playoffs going into the year, and somehow you're still disappointed. Oh, come on, Ted. Ted's carrying. Ted's carrying. It's got a homer, now an RBI double. We're not dead. We still got life. But no, Victor, all I think of is 2023 White Sox, which sounds so stupid of me right now, but the year before, 22, they went 81-81, and that was a letdown. And then the year after, it was like, all right, we got a new manager. Don't have to deal with Tony La Russa anymore. You know, if everybody can have a healthy season, 2023, we can compete. They went out, they lost 101 games. Like, I legitimately thought the 2023 White Sox I was ready. I was like, all right, this could be a good year. 101 losses. That was much worse than the record year from last year to me. Because last year you just expected him to be bad. There we go. I'm playing baseball now, boys. That is, oh my God, how far did that go? 497, you couldn't just hit it 3 feet further, Kyle. I need sound effects, man. I need some sort of sound effect board. I need horns blaring. I don't have that. There's so many things I just forget to set up for streams. Like that whole countdown screen when we were waiting for the stream to start. How bad does that look? Look at me. I'm sitting here hitting a go-ahead home run. I still can't resist talking bad about myself. I need to learn positivity. We took the lead. That's positive. Lead taken. I think I saw he was up over 90 pitches. I can play. Only reason you know that exists is the Fluffy comic show on Netflix when he talks about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Kershaw is in the yellow. Do I take him out? I'm going to leave him in for a little bit just because I know J-Ram power-wise is a little worse against lefties. With the benefit of hindsight, you're even more convinced you'd have been better off without all the trades you talked about, except Eflin. Yeah, hindsight, man, that's no fun. Can I get him on a 12-6? I feel like this has kind of gotten some swings today, right? Ooh. I want this off the plate. Okay, well. Starting to wonder about my decision to leave Kershaw in. I don't know. I feel like he's been weirdly late on this some of the times I've thrown it. Nope, he's right on it, all over it. He's not getting two, even without a perfect throw. Come on, Judge. Judge isn't throwing him out. Maybe a perfect throw gets him, but really? Feels like a play Judge would make. All right, well. Should have probably just gone to the bullpen anyway. Who do I have? Who do I want to use? I kind of want to use this Morihone. Yeah, we're going to go Adrian.
New pitcher on now, Adrian Morihone.
Now, pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Williams in the box now, takes strike one. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle.
Oh, no. Get it there, Ethan. Okay. Oh. It kind of looked for a second that he was going to be taken off for third, and I didn't want to let that happen. What do I think of the swing off to decide the All-Star game? I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. Wow, I messed that up, and he still swung. I wish it would have told me. I don't think it told me I was too fast or too slow. I didn't even know what I did wrong. But no, for an All-Star game, I think that's the perfect way to end it. Because I think having extra innings in an All-Star game would be kind of dumb. Which I know they have had it before, but like, if you got to plan for the possibility of extras and then you're not using some pitchers that could have pitched, but then the game doesn't go to extras, now you've just not had somebody play in the All-Star game that could have. Foresight, too, a lot of the Orioles fans hated sending off Norby and Stowers from the start and trading for Gregory Soto. Dude, I forgot about the Soto one. No, I thought Norby, or am I thinking Kobe Mayo? Because you guys still have Mayo. I can't remember if I'm thinking of Norby or Mayo that I was like, man, if the Sox could find a way to trade for one of them. Like if they were going to trade away Crochet or something. There we go. Look at Morihone coming in doing work. You'd forgotten about it until they mentioned it. You thought they were headed for another tie like 2002. Wasn't there a year? I could have sworn there was a year like within the last 10. Maybe a little longer ago than that. But I thought there was a year where they did have extras recently. Maybe not. I don't know. Which league won? National League. That's why we got 99 Schwarber out here hitting tanks for me to take the lead. Because he was hitting tanks for the NL to take the lead in the swing off. This is awesome. I mean, while I was watching that, I'm like, man, what if they just implemented this as a rule for normal games? Like, I don't think it would go over well. I don't think that'd be a good thing to eliminate extra innings, but it just made me think, all right, what 3 hitters are we sending out there as the White Sox to do this? I think obviously, even with how bad he's been, it's got to be Luis Robert. But then after that, it's like, who would you trust to go and hit home runs in 3 swings? You wonder if the Guards will trade Clase. His name's been floating around. Hasn't he really struggled, though? I mean, I don't know what the contract situation's looking like, but I feel like any time that... Man, he's got me looking so many times. But any time that it's like... you'd be selling low on the guy because they're struggling. To me, it's like I wouldn't want to do it. You don't think there was an extra inning All-Star game in a while? Maybe I don't know what I'm thinking of then. For some reason, I thought like, I don't even know how long ago, but I thought it went to like 13 innings or something like that.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Oh, I saw that so well. Come on. We got to put bat on that. Oh, I saw that well, too. There's no chance I was late. Game's lying to me. Mayo had more hype than Norby, so probably him, but he just hasn't hit well in the MLB for you. I mean, some guys take time. You know? Some guys aren't going to do it right away. I will admit, though, whatever that was against the White Sox that cleared the benches, that kind of lowered my opinion of him a little bit, even though it was so minor. But it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Swing off sounds a lot like the NHL penalty shootout. It really does. When they were doing that and they showed off the format, I'm like, oh, this is a lot like a shootout. Which is kind of then what made me think, you know, this could just be a thing in games, like the NHL does. Although NHL, they have an overtime period and then shootout, so I know I was seeing some people being like, if it's still tied after like the 10th inning or the 11th inning, then you do a swing off. Which would be interesting.
Francisco Lindor, the shortstop takes the ball. Lindor swings through that one with a single base runner because of all the...
Yeah, but it's been a long while by now. I mean, I know he's still not the greatest, but on the White Sox, you got Lenyn Sosa. He is doing decent this year. And, I mean, he struggled for like 3 years before he started finally figuring it out. So there's no way. There's no way that I messed up that meter. I did the exact same time that it just showed. Should have pretended to get mad at the ump and then speed run, sneak back to first in the commotion. You got too high IQ of plays there, man. Okay. I think that's it for Morejon. How many perfect swings does this guy have? Because I feel like he's gotten a lot of perfects today. Actually, that's something you can check, right? And you can check it kind of quick. Doesn't it show up here? Or no, it shows up in the log. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, and it doesn't break it down by team, so I don't even know. I don't even know how many he has. We got a runner on second, right? I'll go Munoz.
So they turn things over to the righty, Andres Munoz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the...
Oh, I missed it earlier, Lo. You said he's got like 2 to 3 years left of control. He's doing all right. Nothing like last year. I mean, that's kind of like the Crochet situation last year, when it like wasn't known how much more he would pitch that year. To me, it was like, feels like if you rush to trade him then, it wouldn't be worth it. You wouldn't get as much. And to me, it seems like waiting has paid off. I mean, the haul that the White Sox got, I just forgot the situation. That could have gotten us out of the inning. Thought we had 2 outs. Fake yelling the ump for not calling fielders interference. Sure, that would have gone over well. Do you imagine, though, if somebody did pull something off like that? It would be against the White Sox, too, that it would work.
They don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Used to play goalie in soccer, so anything that puts a lot of blame on any goalie you don't like. I mean, it wouldn't really put blame on a goalie-type position, if we're still thinking of the swing off. Although, imagine if you like still left the fielders out there. Like you brought out the BP pitcher. That's not cool. Oh. All right. Hey, we just gotta make a bit more of a comeback again. It's all good. It's all good. But no, imagine you had the outfielders out there just trying to rob the homers in this swing off. Was he? He was just on it. He just, okay. Oh, I'm starting to lose how you pitch to this guy.
Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
Come on, dude. It is lying. It is lying with some of these circle change timing things. Okay, Munoz is not the answer. He is done after this at bat. At least he got an out. You know what? I didn't even think as I was giving up that home run. We could have gotten out of it if I didn't forget the situation. I could have turned 2. We could have been winning 4-3. So that's on me. That's the only reason he hit that home run, is because I made a mental mistake. That's a great feeling.
There's the slider. It's 0-1. Chapman, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba.
1-1.
You want games to be decided on the field, but you're probably in the minority. I don't think you'd be in the minority for that. I don't. Oh, dude, this guy in some. I mean, it's a strike. I'm not saying it's not a strike, but he is hitting those edges of the zone so well. Or is it just me not seeing it? I don't know. It could be it too. But no, with the swing off thing, I don't like, as fun as it would be or as interesting as it would be. I don't think it would actually be a good thing for like real games. For the All-Star game, it's perfect. But if it was Game 7 of the World Series and you're sending the BP pitcher out of there, I don't know if that would go over well. Late.
Marte makes the play. That's out number 2. Now batting. 2 down, bases empty.
Come on, Ted, save me.
Ted Williams.
Nope, that's not going to do it. It looks so much like the fastball out of his hand.
And we're at the top of the 8th.
Dude, Ted Williams.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center.
I should have known he was going to be good, because that 85, I remember having like a 5-hit game for me early on. You honestly wish the Ghost Runner was on first, because then it forced the manager to make a decision on stolen bases. That would be interesting. I also... Dude, look at that. Look at this guy. Look at what he is doing with some of these pitches. Did I get... No, it's going foul. Okay, cool. Got baited. And then it's a double play instead. No, it's not. Cal, run. Look at me still not realizing the situation. I'm sitting here saying it's going to be a double play. We already had 2 outs. But no, what was I going to say, Victor? Oh, yeah. I have a pet peeve with... because everybody calls it a Ghost Runner. But it's literally the opposite of what a Ghost Runner is. I mean, I don't know a better name for it in terms of like, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to think. I guess I don't know any better words for situations. Let me just go Chapman. He went Chapman. I'll go Chapman. But no, because if you think wiffle ball in the backyard, you put a ghost runner on when you earn your way on base, and then there's nobody actually out there. But for the extra innings, you're not earning your way on base, but there is somebody out there. It couldn't be more opposite. I think I do always go with free runner, Victor, whenever I'm like making videos or something and I have to call it something. I go free runner. I do know some people were calling it the Manfred Man, which was good on multiple levels that I didn't initially realize because that was like the name of a band or something. Does the World Series host get decided by All-Star Game? No, they changed that. I don't remember how long ago, but it was a decent while ago. But no, that was kind of dumb when that was a thing.
On its way to the corner, Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. 2 down.
I wish I could take credit for that, Victor. But no, I mean, I'd heard it, and I didn't even realize it was like a band, so that's why it worked. Did you make a live? It seems like you did, Iconic. You made it just in time to see me at least attempt a comeback here in the 9th inning. Need to. We got Schwarber, Judge, Marte. Schwarber's already had a big swing today. I could use another. Is he going to leave Chapman in is the question. 28 pitches deep. He is. I'm fine with that.
There's a strike. Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
You're kidding.
I never had a chance.
Okay. 2 foul homers now. There we go. We're on. Just like that. Tying runs on. We just need 1 swing. I guarantee we're not going to be seeing Chapman left in for Judge, though. Yeah. You lived through me for MLB. You haven't touched it since the 2nd drop of Team Affinity? Man, I feel like that's actually when it started getting more fun to play. You know what? I should pinch run. Or no. No, there wouldn't be a reason to pinch run Schwarber, really. That run doesn't really matter itself. Ooh, would I have been on that if I swung? It's not going to tell me. I was on that. I might just hang Schwarber up at 3rd. There's really no reason to... Yeah, there's no reason to risk. Get back, though. Get back. Don't you dare. Okay.
Now he stops and he's able to get back into 3rd.
I think we pinch run Judge now, though. It didn't let me pause. Cool. All right, and then we got a fastball right down the middle I'm not hitting. Okay, dude, why is it... It took me like 5 tries to hit the pause button. Get me Ellie out there. 99 speed as a tying run. I hope I have somebody to play the outfield. I guess I didn't really pay attention to that. Oh, dude, come on.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going
all right, it's fine. Staying alive. Sorry, chat. I'm locked in right now. I'm ignoring you guys for now.
So the tying run at 2nd.
Okay, that's at least a run.
Throws to first in time.
It's at least a run. We still got the guy on 2nd. Base hit should score him with 99 speed. That was late. Oh, that's a pitch to hit.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ooh, that's a pitch to hit too. Come on. Good timing and everything. Ah, and then the... Ethan, buddy. Ethan. That's who we're relying on. That's another one, okay. Really? Really? That's the swing I make to lose the game? Okay. Moving on. That's upsetting. That is, that's upsetting. Not only could you say that should get down for a hit, that was a good enough swing to just leave, dude. Around on the fastball. I saw that PCI and where that was. That's brutal. That's brutal. I'm going to find a way to stay positive, though, because I played good. Like, I actually played good. I hit well. That's fine. That's really all I needed. If I was going to come on here and get shut out again and get 2 hit, then I'd start feeling bad. At least I played well. So what do we got to change here then? 7-10. Moving in the wrong direction. 7-10 and 0-1. Looking great. So what does that mean for my rewards then? What do I guarantee missing out on? No more draft packs. Do I have some packs to open here though after this one? May as well, right? May as well have a little buffer in between games. What did you say here? What did I miss? Victor, you said Ghost Runner, you guess, is just a colloquial term because no one cares about the connotations of, like, yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. Like I said, it's just a little pet peeve of mine that's like, every time I hear it, it's like, no, it's the other thing. Or it does, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I hate when you lose a game like that too, because you're just thinking of everything that went wrong. Because now I can't get out of my head the fact that I had an inning-ending double play in the inning that I gave up the lead. What even is this? Bat skins? Be nice if you could sell those. Only reason I took this Crescent Moon is because that's the only collection I don't have. And yeah, I'm just gonna flip it. I don't... But no, just... real quick here. Actually, this would be a situation I could hit you with one of those, right? Look at me, professional. Yeah, Moonshot's the only collection I don't have. Not like I would need Byron Buxton, but you know, if I get him, it'd probably help towards the next collection because that's coming out soon, right? Didn't they say on the schedule here? Yeah, new Legends and Flashbacks collection on the 27th. Or look at it. You know, I always forget to do this. Never mind, it's not set up. I always forget that there was a controller setting where you could like zoom in on certain parts of the screen. Must not have gotten that set up on this new system. Actually, real quick, before I forget. Do I have a picture? I have Crochet. Scooble still has a sliver to regain, so we'll leave him in. I don't know. The only reason I care about pitcher energies is because I know at some point I'm going to want to either make it a video or a stream where I do like a random wheel draft team build. I always have fun with those and I haven't done one in forever. And I just want to make sure whatever pitcher I land on, I'd have energy with. Now you remember you said you would have been perfectly fine with trading for Eloy if you hadn't traded Hayes and Elias, or yeah. And Elias does not get anywhere near enough flack for that and the Soto trades. I mean, could you really even call the Eloy trade a bad trade? I mean, you guys gave up like nothing. It was was he like a 26, 27-year-old relief pitcher? I mean, he had been solid for the White Sox when he's not hurt, I guess. But you wouldn't have known that at the time. Oh, now we got to face that 95 lighter. This should be fun. Especially when I got a lefty-lefty matchup. This will be a great time. I gotta win. Because if I lose, I'm about to drop under 700. And how could I be sitting here saying that I am going to try to make 1,000 rating if at any point I dip below my starting rating for this season?
Trying to sync things up, not not as easy as a more compact pitcher, but if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game.
Am I seeing this right? We got 14 people here live right now. It's honestly more than I would have expected. Thanks for showing up, guys.
And now the shortstop, number 5.
For Washington, the shortstop, number 5.
All right, let's see Crochet. That 87 Crochet earlier in the year was pretty good, so I'd have to imagine a 98 is going to be good. Caleb, what's up? Finally able to catch a live stream. Good to see you here, man. You know, I will say the chat screen, it shows your names, but then the comments shows like your ats, I guess. So like Caleb, I'm pretty sure I know a Caleb who's been commenting on some videos, but it shows up as like a little bit of a different name here. So I'm assuming you're the same Caleb.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah, look at you, Ghost. You're better than me at my own thing. Hit the like button. That's what I should be saying, right? Uh-oh. Look at Ted. Do I need to put my controller settings again because I changed to the PS5 Pro? You know, some of them carried over and some of them didn't. If you're talking about my my DualSense Edge settings, like this guy here, these controller profiles, that carried over because I think at least the active profiles are stored in the controller itself. But all the setups I had that weren't like the active 3, those didn't come over. But I'm guessing that setting I was talking about, the whole zoom in thing, I think that's more of a system setting than a controller setting, and I just didn't remember to turn that on, I guess. But no, I remember that was like a couple years ago. People were like, oh yeah, this is how you can get a better camera angle, and it was just like zooming in closer when you're already on strike zone. So I gave it a try and then just never turned off the zoom setting. I never used it. You are the same Caleb? Alright, nice to know. You found me earlier with the March to October series. Well, I feel like I need to say sorry. We're gonna get that finished up, man. Don't worry. Look at me striking out right away on a curveball. Uh-oh, Ted. Don't tell me Ted's gonna be neutralized by Al Leiter. And I didn't, dude, that is, you gotta hit that pitch. I was just talking about how I played well last game, and now I'm here striking out, getting jammed, and not hitting pitches like that. I have regressed. Okay, good to know he's early on that. You been enjoying Pack Attack? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Definitely fun videos to make. Which I need to make the next one here pretty soon because I don't want to just not play during the weekend classic. Your farm system with Norby and Johnson, your outfield with Hayes and Stowers, man. Yeah, that's... It's not fun. It's not fun when you're expecting success and you're excited for certain players and then all of it crumbles. I don't know, there's still part of me, and maybe it's just because I'm not in the thick of it like you as an Orioles fan, but there's still part of me that thinks it can still be done with that core, you know? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. You would know better.
Swings and fouls one off.
Let's try one of these. What's he gonna do on one of these? I'll just miss the spot.
No score here in the second.
And then miss that spot too. Thanks, Garrett. So let me ask you guys, because it just came to mind. Anybody here play Cyberpunk 2077? Any of you guys play that game? Because it just became free, I guess, on PS Plus, or not free, but like if you have the PS Plus Extra or whatever, it's on that. So I downloaded it and I'm starting to give it a try.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Tap back up the middle.
Dude, look at me just forgetting the outs in every situation. I mean, it worked fine there, but like, just go to first. That's an easier play. Do I have 0-19? I'm not that bad. I'm 0-1.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second.
Could you imagine clicking on a streamer playing any game and it's saying 0-19 and it being real? I mean, hey, I might be on my way there. I need to win to make sure I'm not.
And that's in the dirt.
It should be done right now, but those trades last year in this offseason, you'll never understand the thinking. I don't know.
That's down and away.
I don't know. It's almost like it was, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I was just going to say, like, almost like giving up early.
And it's 3-2.
But I guess it's, I mean, I don't know. It's just bad trades.
Strike pitch.
Poorly thought out trades. That's a,
Swing and a miss.
it's a good pitch.
On strikes.
You watch Pack Attack, but you assume a lot of people comment on them, so you never comment on those videos, but you always like the videos. Well, thanks for liking them.
First pitch swinging.
You know, if you want to comment, go ahead and comment. I always read comments.
In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right.
They actually, I mean, I don't know how well it's known for people who don't, you know, make videos themselves, but like the way that comments show up on the back end, you can leave a comment on a video from 5 years ago and it would still show it to me. Like when I just click on the comment section in general on the studio thing, it would show up as like, you know, you got a new comment. It's always kind of fun when I get like a random comment on a video that's, you know, over a year old.
Not close with that one. And that is ball one.
The trades were you severely overpaying to go all in for a year that clearly wasn't yours.
3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, I mean, I always just go back to the Trevor Rogers one. The one that makes no sense to me. I mean, it's definitely your definition, overpaying, but also like,
Here's Ketel Marte.
I mean, that is so much of an overpaying that it feels like saying overpaying is an understatement.
Guy hits for contact.
Although you did say he was doing decent,
Slug 2.
right?
Swing and a miss, 98.
Or am I misremembering that from last stream? I don't know.
Have to be real careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very confident because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground, right side. Marte.
He's been straight up good and the value still isn't there because it's Norby and Stowers. That's fair.
Digs in now. Top of the third, no score.
No strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. The batter
I still can't believe that
struck out swinging and
Eloy is just like straight up done, it seems like.
swing.
Like he's just been in AAA all year.
Sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hit,
Just to think of what it seemed like he was going to be.
Towards the corner.
Like he came out in his rookie year, he had an over 30 home run season. And then the next year in the shortened season, he wins Silver Slugger. As his first 2 seasons, it's like, all right, we got a guy who, hey, he might be completely terrible trying to play the outfield, but at least he's going to hit the cover off the ball.
Missed with a change.
Nope.
Ball one.
1-0.
And another
All right,
ball.
good. I like this. A little bit more patience this inning, maybe. Yeah.
Misses.
Not even going to swing.
3-0.
After losing Bradish Wells, Means Grod in a year, he threw a strike. Already without Felix, you should have punted and built around 2025. Yeah, dude, that is a very valid way to look at it. Those are the things that I wouldn't think about because I'm not a fan of the team, you know?
On the ground to third. Oh, great.
Oh, we're still going to get on, right? Okay. One way or another.
Now it's the shortstop. First pitch doesn't.
Always got to be ready for that sinker from Leiter specifically. It's not the hardest sinker in the game, but it is something about the release or something. It is so tough to hit lefty-lefty. He's being a little bit more wild this inning. I like it.
There's a strike. That clips the zone.
Don't make good pitches, though. Don't make good pitches once you get down to 3 balls. And then don't get me to hit into it on a good swing, dude.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Is Ethan Holiday just bad? There's back-to-back good swings I've made with him now that he's not getting a hit on.
They work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes
It cost me last game.
Finds its way through for a hit. Joey
Even worse, he got released a week ago. Are we talking Eloy? Did I miss that?
not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team effort.
I mean, it's so interesting to see like where some of the former failed White Sox have ended up. Like Eloy,
offering his foul.
you said, just getting released, couldn't even crack an MLB roster. Tim Anderson, all of his struggles. But then you've got like Gavin Sheets for the Padres putting together his best season, looking like he's figured something out. You've got, I mean, I know it's a small sample size, but I'm pretty sure I've seen ever since the Brewers have brought Andrew Vaughn back up, he's kind of been mashing the ball.
So now 2 on
Lucky.
and 2 outs.
They let me hold up a couple times that at bat.
Most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Williams up to bat next.
I'm ambushing. It's got to be the sinker in, right? Gotta be.
Now there's a bullet down the line.
You are joking right now.
Makes the catch.
What do I have to do? Oh.
Onto the fourth.
It's okay. We've got a lot of time left in this game. At least that inning showed me I can hit. I can still hit. But man, the double play on a good swing and then that after I get 2 more runners on, we could have had a lot of good happen that inning.
Have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs.
See if we can dot this, Garrett.
Stay within the zone. We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a high fly ball down.
See, this is where it is very nice when you have a right fielder with a lot of speed. That would be an out.
In the dirt. And a count 1 and 2. And there's
Oh,
2 and 2.
am I just letting it compound now because I'm getting frustrated?
swings and blasts one deep to left center.
It's the most obvious thing ever. It is the most obvious thing ever. You get the call. No check swing apparently. Or successful check swing, whatever you want to call it. Of course, next pitch he's hitting it out.
Back up the
This is
middle.
brutal. This is terrible. Especially when it seemed like he was having trouble with Crochet.
Last time.
Fouled off left side.
I guess, you know what, in fairness, I should have remembered that about the sinker. Because he had turned on that cutter in
Yeah, that's fouled.
earlier.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at
He had good timing on that. All right.
passing the ball.
What if we throw this low instead of in? Then would that get him? It did. He just...
Count remains 0 and 2.
The bat was so far away from the ball right there. That is crazy. And that gets him. Sure.
For the second time today. Here's one.
We back JGP. Did you miss the end of last game?
And the first pitch misses for ball.
Oh, Lo, you're heading out. It was nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You were watching a Your Friend Kyle video, and he was saying he feels like they changed something about check swings. I don't know. Check swings to me have always been just a complete crapshoot. Whether it's, you know, actually getting a check swing animation and it looking like it goes around, but then they call it not, or it looks like you barely swung, but they call it a swing, or if it's feeling like you should have check swung and the guy is just completely selling out for a full swing. But like, I don't know how you change it, you know? Like, how do you make check swinging better? Like, how would you do it differently?
What kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order, we'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
2.
That's a good way to sum it up, Victor. The game being the game. Oh, that's a pitch. But no, I blew the lead. I was down 6-4 going into the ninth. Got a run back. Had a runner on second, and then lined out to end it on a great swing.
2014. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Just missed.
Schwarber, nice. I'm swinging good with Schwarber.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
It's very nice that they made this All-Star Game MVP Schwarber free, just for playing a program. You can't wait till Madden, to be honest. Man, I would love to tell you to not buy it this year. I mean, I don't want to be the guy that makes you not have fun with the game if I told you to not buy it, but from everything I know, this is like the year that the whole exclusive license thing is like coming up for renewal or whatever. So from what I hear, if there was any year to hold out and not buy the game, this would be the year.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Please do something. Nope, that's foul again. Okay. Hey, I got a bad check swing there. Maybe now I get a home run.
Judge waits.
Nope. I chased.
He's under it.
You know, you've heard of that, but you love that time of year. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be the one that tells you to not buy something that you enjoy buying. It's just, for me personally, there's enough wrong with Madden that I now haven't bought it for 5 years. And I don't know. I want to see another competitor come in, just to see, you know, what that would do.
It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Cut on and lifted in.
That's getting down. 47 speed? No, not a chance.
Runners at the corners with 2 away.
Come on, though. It's 2 innings in a row with 2 on. Let's push it across.
Down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's
Did I play the newer college footballs at all? I got last year's You Can't Score. You can't score on a pass ball on this game, and then you can't really send the guy to second because then you got to pick which base runner you want to move. And
2 out of the inning.
what was I saying? College football. Oh yeah, I bought 25, and it was fun, but I didn't end up playing it as much as I hoped or thought I might have. There we go. Yeah, sure. Let's end it with another ground ball. Another good timing swing too. I'm on top of the high cutter. As a person with Lions season tickets, they made pregame entrances, and that's your favorite part. I have seen that in college, at least. I'm assuming that would come through on Madden.
Crochet back to work.
But yeah, that is kind of a cool presentation feature.
1 strike.
You know, I haven't seen. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't seen anything. I've hardly seen anything about the new Madden. I think it was whenever they came out with it was like gameplay deep dive or something, like a month ago or whatever. I saw that, and then I saw somebody talking about it, and it was like,
Next offering is down.
just seems like the same things every year. You know, they come up with some sort of new buzzword to try and make it seem like they fundamentally changed the game, but really all they did was add a couple hundred animations. It was a dumb pitch, because this is the one he hit out, but apparently I'm throwing it again.
And he grounds
It worked.
back up the middle,
The old college football is so much better gameplay. I feel like I've heard that.
down to the top of the fifth.
I don't know enough about the new one, but I remember last stream I was talking about the guy Soft Drink TV, who makes a lot of Madden and college football reviews and stuff like that. He had like just come out with his college football review. So I've since watched that, and I was hearing what he said about that, and I don't know. I can't play 25 right now either. Because when I had to buy the PS5 Pro, the Pro doesn't come with a disc drive, and I bought college football on a disc last year, so I'm going to have to get a disc drive at some point.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And now it's 3.
We could have called that. We could have said he went around. I wouldn't have told anybody. There we go, that works too.
And he got him. He picks up his
That's why you've fallen off of playing 2K roster updates, it seems like, for $70. Yeah, I definitely don't know enough about 2K and what they upgraded. It at least seems better than Madden. Maybe that's not true, but the whole, like, what is it, like the eras thing in franchise mode seems kind of cool.
the other way.
Really? That's another good swing, good PCI, even if that was like a foot below the zone. But Ethan Holiday, he can't hit the ball. He can't find green. Madden needs to be physics-based. That's what I hear. That's what I hear from Soft Drink.
Way out front.
And it does seem like it'd be a lot better.
Change up right there.
A lot more enjoyable.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, I know they have kind of like this game, kind of like MLB, or, well, I shouldn't say that, because I don't know if they have it anymore. I know Madden used to have it, and then MLB The Show kind of introduced it. But they had the whole simulation style gameplay versus competitive. And I feel like that would be kind of cool if they actually had it feel like a meaningful difference, where it was like simulation, that's your physics-based thing. But then if you're going to have the competitive style, then maybe that's a little bit more animations-based, I guess.
Soto. He makes the grab, and that's the third out.
Man, Victor. You're really hung up on the deadline from a couple years ago, and I can't blame you. It's just I don't know how much left I have to contribute to that conversation.
And that's outside.
I can just tell you from my point of view, getting anything for Eloy Jimenez at that point in time felt like a win on my side.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, I hope it works for you, Soul. I had a headache a couple days ago, and that's not fun. But the medicine worked. That was a bad pitch to throw 3-0, and he still swung.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Because that was, yeah, I get you, man. Feel free to rant about it. I'm all for that.
One up, one down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Both 2 in this one.
Rant away, but like I said, I don't know I don't know what's left for me to say.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one ripped, but foul. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
I'm starting to somewhat feel like we might need to start thinking about the bullpen. Maybe not, if he's going to make that sort of swing. Ooh, that was a good pitch too. I'm surprised he hit that. I'm surprised he even swung at it.
And he makes the catch.
To be fair with Eloy, it's like I said, just a 26-year-old reliever. You wouldn't have cared about one bit if it wasn't to replace Hayes. That's true. I guess that's the aspect. That's like you traded away a guy you already had and then brought in a much worse replacement.
Trying to check his swing there.
Dude, he is getting away with every single check swing on an inside pitch, isn't he?
That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
You got burnt out so fast with College Football 25, you don't think you're even going to bother with this year's? I really wish I would have played it a little bit more. I don't know. It seemed like I could have had some fun with Dynasty mode. But I'll be honest, that one time I streamed it was a little overwhelming. And then I didn't get around to even thinking about streaming the next time until it was a long time down the road. And then I was like, man, nobody's going to care about this anyway. I think I was also kind of scared. You're right too. It was a little tough to start out with NIU. But my next matchup, if I would have hopped on stream for the next game, it would have been against Notre Dame. And especially after the real NIU pulled off a win, I was like, dude, this is just going to be embarrassing if I play this game. I had a hard enough time beating the fake team that I played in week 1. It also didn't help that I attempted to play the game on Heisman. That was not smart. You started playing Super Mega Baseball. What's going on in Super Mega Baseball that makes that fun in comparison? That's a pitch right there. All right, let's maybe do something here. This is already the 6th inning. Why am I scoreless? Well, I know why. Because last time Ted was up, he got shafted.
That's outside. Ball 1.
You like the arcade style and customization? That's fair. I guess it's a different enough game from MLB The Show that it's like
1-1.
a little tough to compare, I guess. I don't know. I've never played Super Mega Baseball, actually. I've just seen it. Wasn't the last one where they put like a bunch of content creators in it? That's just such a brutal pitch.
Puts it away for the out.
As a huge fan and graduated UConn student, even using your team wouldn't be easy, and you went 9-4 last year. I mean, I wanted to use NIU, man. I wanted to bring a national championship to DeKalb.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Home team.
I did, I forgot too, after that first stream and not knowing what I was doing, I did play a full season with NIU on like a different save, because I was like, I'd rather know what I'm doing instead of just flying completely blind. And I made it through a season. I made it through all the recruiting and stuff, and I started to get at least a little bit of a hold on it, at least enough to know what I was doing, and then I just never came out with another stream. It's only $5 on the PlayStation Store, and yes, they do have creators. Okay, so that was like a couple of years ago then, right? That one came out, if that's still the newest.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up.
Yellow Energy, I don't know. I mean, he is worse against lefties than he got Soto, so I could maybe try and stretch Crochet 2 more batters. Is that worth it? Is that dumb? It's probably dumb, but that's what I do. I'm dumb.
Makes these at bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
And that one missing low. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Okay, maybe this was dumb. Maybe this was actually pretty not smart to leave him in. Okay, I was relying on that. I was relying that we were going to get a foul ball for strike 2 there. Hey, I'll take that broken bat. Hear about the college basketball game? I did. That was I mean, it's only you can only get so excited when EA announces a sports game, but it's at least a cool thing to think that's going to be happening.
One hit to first.
Did we do it? Did we get those 2 batters? All right, it wasn't dumb.
And that quickly 2 away.
Somehow NIU would probably be easier than using Illinois Northwestern, who have to play Power 5 schedules as weak overalls. That's true. Except for the fact that my very next game was going to be against Notre Dame. Who do I want to go to? Should I go Robert Suarez? I kind of like this Jason Adam. Let's go Suarez here. Why not?
And a walk. Robert Suarez.
You're not excited? It's in 3 years. I feel like wasn't that another soft drink video where he was talking about that, but in that video he was also talking about how it might potentially not be exclusive. Yeah, it was.
2 down, nobody on. You're in the top half of inning number 7.
I mean, again, I haven't bought a 2K game in so long to really know how they're handling the game. But, I don't know. I think even regardless of how 2K NBA games are going, it'd probably be better to have 2 different college basketball games, you know? Have that competition. There hasn't been competition for sports games in so long. Like, is there even any sport right now that has multiple legitimate games coming out? Like, I don't really know enough about all the different sports games, if like EAFC is the only one or if they still have other ones. Look at me giving up. Was that not in enough for him to be way out in front of it? Or did he just finally figure that out? This is not going how it's supposed to be going. I get a team full of 99 overalls and I'm sitting here with no runs in the 7th.
2 down, nobody on.
There we go. Out of the inning now. Just in time.
In position.
SDS doesn't even have exclusive rights. Yeah, I know. I don't know why nobody else wants to make a baseball game. Especially before they brought the show to Xbox. Like, there was a good, 7-8 year span where MLB The Show was the only one and it was only on PlayStation. You'd think somebody else would try.
Striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just off the outside edge.
I feel like I gotta lean forward now.
This group of hitters need to bring
We might go into a little bit slower chat mode because I gotta do something here.
drive the ball with some authority, but it's just
Just like that. Look at me go. Late and drop the PCI.
so it's been tough.
And then it would have been a strike anyway because Judge is a giant.
Strike 3. So making in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2.
Good. Then I'm swinging at a first pitch curveball below the zone. I'm really locked in now. You think 2K is going to make a college basketball? I mean, like I said, if for nothing else but the competition, I'd be for that.
Anything over their heads.
I mean, just as a blanket statement, the more different people that are making different games, the better, you know?
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Ooh, okay. Selling out for the fastball there.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
I was so ready for that too. How am I late?
Hey, hustling after it.
Oh yeah, dude, college baseball. I mean, I feel like I somehow know less about college baseball than I do basketball and football, even though I am more of a baseball fan. But a college baseball game would be a good time.
James Wood.
I feel like for nothing else than I'm actually, well, I was gonna say I'm actually good at baseball games, but right here this game wouldn't be anything to go by to say that.
See fastball, a sinker, a change.
Is it even? I probably shouldn't even be leaving Suarez in right now. Yeah, he's just gonna walk him anyway, isn't he?
Digits on the gun. I know there are more pitches pitchers that can reach that now.
Oh, that's better.
But it's still
That's nice. That brings me a little bit of happiness right there. A 3-0 perfect out.
The batter will be the shortstop.
If 2K made a baseball game, you'd be so in Imagine the upgrades to create a player. I mean, they used to be the other baseball game. I know some people liked it. I was never really an MLB 2K guy. I was always the show guy.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Why am I still pitching with Suarez? I know I'm a hypocrite because I hate when people take pitchers out in the middle of an AB, but no, I'm not leaving him in. We'll go, I haven't used this Hader yet. We'll go Hader.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Josh Hader.
Imagine being Northwestern playing Michigan, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Iowa in College Football 25. And you would probably trade that for a loss versus Notre Dame. Dude, yeah. I mean, like I said, I was playing that that other season or whatever I was saying to try and learn how the game worked. I did play a couple of games, and I like played the moments of a couple of games, and I was just so bad. Like I was definitely going to be turning the difficulty down from Heisman if I did continue to play. I probably would have had to turn it down a couple notches. I think I got blown out like 50-7 or something against Buffalo. You went back and watched my first ever pack attack? Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And a foul.
I'm starting to feel like maybe Josh Hader isn't the move here. Seems a little hittable.
That's down and in.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, okay, never mind. Missed the spot horribly for a perfect release. 19, Caleb? You're keeping track for me. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I might be better off just like completely not paying attention to how many people are here. More so though when there's like nobody. Because I've had that happen a couple of times where just like nobody's there.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shut.
Although almost 20 people here watching me get shut out would not be cool.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Put Tyler Holton in.
Up the middle.
God,
Sneaks
dude.
through, base hit.
How about Brant Herter?
Forward.
Because he's my Rockies guy. Whatever is the default level, varsity is only 2 below Heisman. It's too easy. Okay, so it probably would have been whatever's in between Heisman and varsity. God, dude, I'm gonna run out of pitchers. Nah, I'll stick with Hader. It doesn't even matter.
Now here is Lance Berkman.
Yeah, they're smart. Leave him in, get a 1 pitch out. We had 2 innings to score 3 runs. Here I am again.
That is that.
Brant Herter, your GOAT. Every time I feel like the Rockies March to October is brought up, I just feel bad. Well, I shouldn't say one more episode. One more episode if everything goes right. If I start losing games, it'll be more than 1.
Tight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there.
Ethan Holiday, if he gets a perfect, anything less than a perfect, he can't do anything. Perfect swings, though, it's good to see he does have something. That's the start. That's the spark.
And that skips into there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here the bottom
Ooh.
half of the 8th inning.
Did I hold up, though? Oh, things are going my way. Hang on a second. Don't let me get hot. Dylan Dingler is an elite name, by the way. JGP. I don't enjoy that he just brought in Danny Coulomb, though. It's not a fun matchup for me a lot of times. So Daniel Bard suddenly retired. He had a bit of a resurgence, right, a couple years ago? He was just like all of a sudden really good for the Rockies, I think, of all people.
the order now. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
Ooh,
And another ball.
that looked like it was gonna be hanging.
Already surrendered. He's really going to have to.
Now this one is hammered.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Why all of a sudden I've woken up now in the bottom of the 8th.
It's 3-3.
I guess there's no better time to do it. Well, besides maybe the 9th.
0 for 3.
Let's finish the job, though. Let's maybe make there be no such thing as the bottom of the 9th.
Bounce back after big home run, but nobody on, nobody out.
That was fat, dude. That could have been hit very far. That too. Oh, let's put the bat on the ball, Ted.
That one missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline.
Okay. All right. Little out in front of that one. Or do it all game. You are very right. You are very right with that one. That'd be the ideal. Got to play more like I do in Pack Attack. You know, pour on like 8 runs in the first 3 innings and get a quit.
Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's
Oh,
pitch.
that was
Just
just
try
like
to
the
get
same
his
pitch Beltran hit out. A little under it.
Outside. And the count is 3-1.
Oh,
And fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know.
these pitches are just breaking a little more than I realize.
Ball 3-1. He'll do it again. 3-2.
That's over his head at least. That is going to be a double, right? Oh my god, he's moving slow. Okay.
And he's into second base with 1 away as the
Dude, I wish, Caleb. I wish.
Man, those are the types of
That'd be like Pack Attack.
vibration your hands
What do we got here? What's he doing? Is he taking out the lefty with the lefty coming up?
whatsoever.
New lefty. Hey, I hit Chapman though last game, I think, right? Maybe that was just near the end. I don't know.
Tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing.
In my head, I hit Chapman well last game, so I can hit him well this time.
just missed. Swung on.
That sounded good. That sounded good. Come on, come on! Oh my!
Brings it in. Runner tags it second.
You're kidding me.
And the go ahead.
That wasn't even like a Rob home run, but I still think that was robbed. I think that's over the wall without that little hop.
Back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
That one drifts inside.
He's not hitting spots though, at least. Well, that was a bit of a spot.
For a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Yup, just didn't move the PCI up. Now I moved it up too high. Okay.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
No. Just finish the job, man.
For him on the mound.
Come on.
Still get the
All right. Hey, you know what? We brought it tied. We just got to keep it tied. Do I trust Hader? It is lefty. I probably should. At least for this batter, right?
That's in for a strike.
Just keep it where it's at. Walk it off in the bottom half. That's all we got to do. It's nice. It's easy. It'll be easy. This has got to get way inside. This might be dumb to throw.
And misses inside.
1-2.
Sets up the slider, though.
He's run up on strikes.
I didn't even register what I might have said for that, JGP. I don't even know what that's in reference to. I'm in my own world right now. Randy. His team name is he hates Randy. I'm sure he's talking about this Randy, right? Yeah, so they're brothers. They're brothers, and then their dad is Matt. Rocky's legend.
Just missed.
That would have been nice if he grounded that one. It'd be nice if I hit my spots.
2-0. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Fastball for a strike. Now 2-1.
I'm going to do that again. I'm going right back to that. Yep. All right. Come on. That has to have set up the slider then, right? It did. We're there, though. Ted's there. Come on, man. One out. One out and we'll be fine. There'll be no pressure on the bottom of this inning if we can get this out. Well, I shouldn't say no pressure, but a lot less pressure than having to do it losing. He's late. Best thing to do after he's late is throw an off-speed pitch, right? Yep, that worked. Late again. Do I trust that? Do I think? No, we gotta go off speed. Gotta throw him off. And then he's on it. Just outguessed myself there. Thanks. Thanks, JGP. You're gonna carry me to this one if this is done. We'll take it. Alright. Bottom of the ninth, tie game. Who do we have up? Marte, Hodges, Holiday. Or Ethan Holiday redemption, maybe? Or maybe we don't even get to that point. What about Kittel just does something? You know their uncle from your days at ASU baseball? That's cool. Lee Smith is who we just brought in. I'm not that great. Typically against Lee Smith, I'm not too great. Right there, it felt pretty good. Ketel Marte. This is where I'd be smashing whatever's on my keyboard to get the horns blowing, but I don't have that. Alright, though. I don't suck. I can win. And it's all you, JGP, for believing. I mean, in fairness, who's missing that pitch? Maybe me last stream is missing that pitch, but that's a gift. Like, that was such a bad pitch that it almost feels like he was just kind of giving up. Like, okay, I'll just give him a hanging slider and let's just get this one over with. 3 in the 8th, though, and then walking it off in the 9th. At least I played well when it counted. That was fun. That was a fun game. Both these games have been fun games, actually. A lot more fun than last stream. 742 is what we're up to now. Oh yeah, you guys can't even see that. Where is my mic is blocking where I do that. Oh wait, but then when I do that, I am such a... I don't know what I'm doing. 742. And I'm 1-1. And then let's get off of that so I don't accidentally change it again. Alright, you're heading out, Caleb. You're going to go watch the Red Sox. Alright, hopefully they're good for you. Unless, who are they playing? Unless they're playing or they're playing the Cubs. Yeah, then they can be good. But thanks for hanging out, man. That hits what I'd call a JK perfect. You can call it that. Look at all those parallel ones. 10 ballins. Up 3, middle of the 8th. What could go wrong? Are you my opponent? Is that what was going through his head? All right, let's open up my rewards here, right? 10 ballin is a habit pack, so it's gonna be some great pulls out of these, right? I mean, there is nothing more electric than a ballin is a habit pack in MLB The Show 25. We got the JGB stamp of belief right there. I'm trying to think. I think I actually did, as much as I'm bad-mouthing ballin packs. I think I did pull. Oh, and here's a diamond. All right, well, who is it? I was just saying, I think I did pull Bobby Witt Jr. earlier this year out of one of these. So let's see. No, it's just a purple. I mean, at least it's something. Oh, Skeens, actually, this is probably one of the better sub 90s right now. 13K? Better than 3,000. I mean, 13K, that like... Oh, there's another one. Hang on a second. Are these packs juiced now? It's still just purples. Corbin Carroll? You would have waited to sell that? Why? What did I miss? 51.48. I don't want to do the math in my head right now. I think we could sell that though without dipping below the quick sell. Probably going up to a 90 soon. Oh, that's fair. I don't ever think ahead towards roster update stuff. I've never been one to invest. But no, you're probably right. Although, oh my god, dude, really? 3 diamonds out of 10 balling as a habits? No, you're not too nerdy. You're just smart. I'm not smart enough. Is this one Jordan? No, that doesn't look like Jordan. Dude, it's Stephen Kwan. Is there a more different body type from Jordan than Stephen Kwan? I'm sitting here saying, oh, it's Jordan. Is Jordan even still a diamond, is the question. Do I absolutely know nothing? Meanwhile, you never sell anyone, it's just horde players. Oh, I forgot to scroll, but we didn't get any reason to scroll. No, I like selling players sometimes. I mean, if you need stubs, which right now, you know, I'm sitting at 35K. I might need some stubs soon, especially if there's about to be a new collection. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do, pitching. Didn't unlock Corbin Burns yet, so I don't have another 99 to throw out there. Gotta find somebody in here. You know what? I always like using Greg Maddux. I'm gonna use Greg Maddux for this next game. Give him a shot. Alright. Next one, we're potentially playing for a premier pack. It's a lot of P's. Probably going to be the last game of the stream, too. Actually, 2 games so far has taken us almost 2 hours. I was really only thinking I was going to be live for 2 hours overall. But no, I'm prioritizing a 3rd game over a 3rd hour, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Does the Sox have any team control left with... The Sox don't have Eloy. Eloy's been gone for a while. Eloy got traded to Victor's Orioles 2 deadlines ago, actually. And now he can't even crack his way back into the big leagues. Alright, if this is going to be the last game of the stream, we got to make it a good one. Gotta play well. I have to play well. After a walk-off, right? This is gonna be a good game. I'm convincing myself as much as I'm trying to convince you. It's also getting very warm in this room, man. That happened fast. Gotta do it against Scooble. This isn't gonna be fun.
Welcome to Ship It.
Nah, you're good. You're good, Soul. Don't worry about it.
Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Illinois taking on France.
I mean, with all the things that I don't know, I'm not gonna judge anybody for not knowing something.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
All right, how do you hit Scooble? Probably swing at the hanging circle changes for a start.
And that misses.
Okay, hang on a second. My audio is very out of sync for me. Never really understand why it does that. I mean, it's not really worth talking about because I don't know how many of you guys use OBS, but like the game audio, the way I hear it, it comes through my computer, through OBS and into my headset or whatever these things are. I don't think you can really call these things a headset. But every time, it's like it gets delayed. It gets out of sync. And I don't know why. I think for you guys, it's fine. But for me, it's like way delayed. And now it almost seems like the audio is happening too early. Because I got used to it. I'll take it. Impossible to hit Scooble. I definitely had struggles when that 94 Lightning Scooble came out, but then I feel like I had a couple decent games against him. I do know he's tough to pitch with from the stretch, though. And then he has a perfectly placed sinker into the lefty.
Ramirez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
See, it makes sense that you're saying that, Scooble being the best, because I agree. Scooble's tough to hit, and I feel like I pitch well with him. But I feel like the common sentiment among the community is Scooble isn't good, or at least not as good as he should be. What am I doing taking that?
On this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup.
I just like that was maybe the fattest hanging circle change I've ever seen, and I took it.
One thing about being a great switch hitter,
I'll take. You know what? If taking it led me to draw another walk, maybe it was a good take.
long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Kyle Schwarber in the box lays off for ball one.
Ooh, that's when you got to crush. Okay.
And a count 1 and 2.
I feel like I wasn't that off on that one, actually. Timing good.
Raleigh at first, one gone. Ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
And they made me go around. That's fun.
Strikeout.
It's a fun game. It'd be really nice to just, like, get out ahead early one of these times, you know?
It just misses.
Get a nice lead early and then kind of coast to the end of the game. Well, what's that like?
Judge spoils that one.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's gonna
I think I would have been out in front. Still a pitch I should be swinging at, probably.
that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 and 2.
All right, at least I fouled it off. It's gotta be fastball, right? Yep, it was a fastball. Sometimes it pays to guess the pitch in your head. That one, there's no way that didn't go 500 feet.
And they grab the lead.
That felt nice. That was very nice. My last 3 innings now have been very nice.
Ketel Marte. A little bit high.
Dude, and I'm running his pitch count up. He's already up to 26 pitches.
Swing, and
That would have been nice if that got down too, but you know, 3 runs, we'll make that work.
is that. Bottom of the first.
All right, now it all comes down to if Greg Maddux is any good. Like I said, I usually really enjoy Greg Maddux. I feel like I pitch really well with him. So this should be good. This should be fine. Look at that cutter. That is a cutter. That's not a slider. That is a cutter.
Next offering is in.
How old is Scooble? I want to say 28, 29.
Display when this guy's out there on the hill.
All right. That should get peed out. Look at Sure, show off, Ethan. Why not? Scooble always does well until the base runner gets on, and it's hard to pit. Yep, that's exactly what I feel like I kind of took advantage of there. We got that first guy on, and then he was wild. That's fun. Nice lineup.
But he does. 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis.
You know, I was scrolling through some of my old videos too, and man, would it have had to be 22? I think MLB 22's White Sox March to October. I traded for Scooble. I completely forgot about it. Scooble was on the Sox March to October, and that's before he was really a thing like he is now.
It makes the whole team that much better.
Biscuit Slayer, what's up, man? You were confused? You thought this was Pack Attack for a second? I guess that's fair. Jersey's somewhat similar, and we're playing in Pack Attack Park.
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to
Ooh,
make
that actually got him. Nice.
the game,
Nice.
a lot of people, you might even
Throws to first. It is
You remember in 22, you managed to trade for Devers somehow in division with some 26-year-old, I'm assuming, 74 overall B potential catcher. Sometimes the March to October trades, man, there's something.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just happy to see some ranked gameplay regardless. That's the goal right here. That's the whole reason I'm streaming. Just get some easy streaming under my belt. I have a goal. Whether or not I obtain it, I at least have something to work for, I guess, trying to get the Frank Thomas. I mean, we're still, you see my rating at 742. Still a ways away from that. That would have been a swing that could be nice if it had a little bit more done. In your experience, if players are close to their 30s in franchise road to the show, yeah, for sure they do start to decline. That's definitely something I feel like that needs to be tweaked. Although I haven't played this year enough franchise / March to October road to the show to really know how regression hits. Look at that, dude. Ethan Holiday. If I can put a perfect swing on the ball with him, he does work. They should just give it to me. I'm close enough. Yeah, dude. 742, 1000 is basically the same thing. The only show you remember trades being nerfed was 23. All the high overall guys were mid-season rentals. Is that going to get past them? No. Got to stay at first. I don't really remember high profile Nationals trades because 23 was my Nationals year. Unless, did I trade for Snell? I can't remember now if Snell was a trade or an off season. This year players up until 35 regress along with poor performance, but it's not crippling unless they're abysmal. At 35 they start dropping. And then which, yeah, no duh. Yeah, I mean, okay, so it seems like it got tweaked then this year based on what you're saying. That would have been cool to not hit into a double play on. That was a kind of a hanging curve. Dude, I don't know what it is about that Nationals March to October specifically, but like, why was that one so much more fun than any other one? No, it's not. You're not to blame. I got myself to a 3-1 count before I then finished your message and refocused. If it was on you, it would have been earlier in the count. But no, I was completely back. I don't know. Putting up 4 in the first 2 though, it's definitely a little bit nice. You can afford to maybe be a little bit less focused, I guess.
Knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
I think this Shohei is actually the only 99 that I don't have on the team. Or no, because there's the Napoli and Burns. I forgot about them as weekend classic rewards. But no, I just couldn't find a spot for that 99 Shohei. Okay, we're still there. One of the X buttons on your controller stopped working. That's bad. That's a big one. Dude, at this point, I have 4 dual senses. It feels excessive. Because I got another one with the Pro that I had to get. 2 of the 4 though are questionable. Well, one of them definitely doesn't work. One of them has extreme stick drift. The other one was my original PS5 one, and it works enough to use. And then I have my Edge, and then I have the brand new one. Can I send it to me? If you want a broken one. I don't know, I still like at least having 2 controllers. Just in case, you know. Nice. Nice. Maddox looking good. When you did Orioles and Guardians March to October's in 23, the best player you'd get would have been like CJ Crone. I do remember that now. I remember CJ Crone on the Nationals and not pulling the trigger on it. And then I remember some comments were like, how do you not trade for CJ Crone? You've been on a solid one controller ever since your sister bought you this Xbox. If it breaks your... Dude, I have maybe the worst luck with controllers. Like, until I got the controller I'm using right now, the Edge, I think just about every single controller I've owned has had at least some type of issue that at the very least makes it annoying to use. Like, whether it's stick drift or my PS4 controllers, like the rubber on the analog sticks just like completely wore off. And another, I think it was the PS4 Pro controller, or it came with the Pro. I feel like calling it a Pro controller makes it seem like it was something else. But the charging port broke on that one. All my PS3 controllers are, well, one of them completely doesn't work. The other two are questionable. So yeah, I guess all that to say that I've had my fair share of controller issues. Look at that, dude. 0-2, 2 outs. I was in danger of not scoring this inning, and then Schwarber's gonna do that. I don't really use controller accessories, no. I used to have, they weren't Control Freaks. They were whatever other, it was a gift, so I don't know what brand it was, but it wasn't Control Freaks. But then with the Edge, it kind of comes with extended analog sticks that you can put on if you want, so I've just been using those. I don't think I probably should have gotten that one. That is Aaron Judge on that swing. I don't know, but I keep hearing about these precision ring things, and I wonder if that'd be a good thing to have.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul.
This is a very good sign if he's late on an 89 mile per hour sinker. Well, that one not so much. Nice. Still probably has to be my favorite type of strikeout to get, is a curveball in the dirt. Specifically, normally a 12-6 curve, but normal curveball, it scratches the same itch. You don't trust yourself with a $200 controller. I totally understand that. Honestly, the only reason I got it, the only reason I ponied up for the price is because I was so frustrated with all my controllers breaking. I was like, you know what? A $200 controller, if there was any controller that was going to function, it'd be that one. And the fact that it has replaceable analog sticks, because that was my big issue with the other two controllers I had, was the stick drift kept happening. If you bought a controller, you'd probably be smashing your old one. You know what, that is a fortunate thing for me. I've definitely gotten frustrated at games. I feel like I've mellowed out lately, though. I don't get as angry. But I've never been a controller smasher, which I guess makes me having controllers breaking make less sense. I didn't even realize that. Talking about all my broken controllers, it probably seems like I'm tossing them around my room, but no. I've never been a controller smasher. They just break for no reason. No, honestly, what I did back in the day when I would rage, you know, sitting alone in my room at like 2 in the morning, I would just like smack myself in the leg, because I couldn't smack the desk because then it'd make too much noise. So the next best option is just give myself bruises on my thigh because I'm just smacking them. Probably sounds psychotic, doesn't it? Is that gonna be another double play? Dude,
speed. There's one.
I've ground into 2 double plays in 4 innings, and I'm still somehow up 5-0.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Slider right there.
I feel like I want to get a hit that's not a perfect with Ethan Holiday. Just prove it can be done. Nope, not there.
Lindor out to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder.
Ooh, I didn't even realize this. This is the one hitter coming up to lead off the 4th. That means good things have occurred. So okay, well,
And it stays fair. Around first.
you try and get around using the actual word perfect game, and it doesn't matter. Don't bring it up at all.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
The good thing about Road to the Show is the fielders are way too good.
Going on time, he stayed.
I still haven't played any Road to the Show yet. I remember at the beginning of the year I said that's something I wanted to do.
And now looks at that one inside. Hit in the air, center field.
Especially with the changes they made to it, the high school, the college, the actual like training points, or however the upgrading works.
0 for 1 so far. Misses outside.
It's all right.
Fernando
I mean, I'll still probably play it at some point.
White Sox 2015 for 7.
I mean, really, last year when I did that impossible Road to the Show, people seem to like that. I might have to bring that back.
Next off.
I've been thinking about it lately. Because that was at the beginning of the year, that was one of the things I wanted to do on stream, was just play Road to the Show. Probably on GOAT difficulty, but I wasn't going to do the crazy impossible settings. So then now that I'm trying to stream again, I was like, okay, maybe I'll start a Road to the Show stream at some point. And then I was like, maybe instead I try the impossible thing. Because this year it'd be even more impossible. It'd be all the sliders that make it ridiculous, but then it'd also be on a base GOAT difficulty instead of legend. That was an unfortunate pitch for him to hit.
The run comes in from second.
That was about as well placed as that cutter could have been.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Lindor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Okay, it seems like he's a little early.
And it's 0-2.
Started sitting on the heat, if you can call anything that Maddox throws heat.
One in the dirt.
What about this, though?
2 down. We're here
3
at
off-speed pitches to start this at bat. Or miss the spot, yep. That's good. Alright, only one. He only got 1 back, that's fine. Let's just get it back myself now.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
No, I missed it. Dude, that's actually... As well as this game is gone, I have had a couple of other swings that could have done something.
So the batting order.
Actually, all my runs have come on perfect homers, haven't they?
He's 0 for 1.
I could use a little bit more help, you know? Maybe it could be up like 8-1 instead of 5-1, and then I'd feel just that bit more comfortable.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Zach McKinstry shouldn't have been a replacement. He should have just made the All-Star game. He should have... He replaced... Or, okay, never mind, whatever you're saying. But no, I feel like I didn't realize he was doing as good as he was, McKinstry.
We're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Oh, there's another one. Not a fly ball that could have gone more, but a good swing on a grounder that could have gotten through. It's a couple scoreless innings in a row. I don't like that.
The bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, number 23. Check swing, called strike.
You know what I thought, though, was funny about the All-Star game is they let the White Sox guy pitch. They give Shane Smith the ball in the 8th inning. And what does he do? He hits the guy who's probably the most valuable trade target in baseball right now. Almost broke his hand. I'm glad he was okay, because like I legitimately when I was watching that, I'm like, oh, they got him in the game, because I didn't know if they would, because it was the 8th inning. I'm like, oh man, they didn't bring him in yet. They might not be bringing him in. And then he comes in. I'm like, oh, I'm excited for him to see him play. First thing he does is hit the guy. I'm just like, no, Shane, no, you didn't just do that, did you? I do think though that didn't that force the difference in the swing off guys? Like, wasn't Suarez supposed to be a swing off guy, and then they had to change it to Stowers because they didn't know if Suarez's hand was feeling good. You don't even pay attention to All-Stars because of the 1 per team requirement. Yeah, I go back and forth because, like, on one hand, it's like you're not truly getting the best. I don't know. It's not 26. I think there's more than 26 that make it. So you're not like truly getting the best 30 players, let's say, in each league, because each team has to get one. Like this year, the White Sox would not have had an All-Star. But then again, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. That's like the best player from each team is like that team's All-Star. So I don't know. You can't wait till the NFL starts up. Dude, I hope I have a reason to be excited about the NFL this year. Bears have made that tough lately, but I don't know, man. Caleb Smith looked pretty. I called him Caleb Smith. Caleb Williams. Was Caleb in the chat earlier? Was he Caleb Smith? Is that why he's in my? No, it was Caleb Chase. So there's no reason I should have called him Caleb Smith. Maybe I was talking about Shane Smith. That's why. I don't know. Caleb Williams. He's gonna be good. He has to be. Dude, nothing's getting down all of a sudden. What's going on? How about that Thanksgiving game? Are we talking about last year? I don't know. There were so many similar feeling losses for the Bears last year that they all blend together. But that one was one of the multiple end of game time management losses that happened.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on the first. And that is
Can't wait for the Patriots to have a worse winning percentage than the Orioles and not even come close. I mean, your guy was good. Was Drake May? Why do I feel like I'm not getting that name right either? But he was good. I thought, at least. Uh-oh. Well, let's not let him start chipping away now. When Eberflus got fired, that was the final straw, wasn't it?
It's 5-2. Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's the name. You're just not a believer. So, hang on a second. Orioles fan, but not Ravens fan? Have we gone over this before and I just forgot?
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it.
You liked him. Well, you would. You would like him as our head coach.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman.
How should I be feeling about Ben Johnson now? Because I'm excited. He was great. I mean, there's like... I feel like there's every reason to be excited about Ben Johnson as the Bears coach, but like just with the Bears track record, it's so difficult to get excited about anything. I mean, there's... The Bears, Bulls, and White Sox are just the same team in different sports. Like, there is no reprieve. One season ends, it's on to the next season, and it's on to the next disappointment. He spent one fall semester at UVA in 23, and he completely sold the game when they played UNC. I mean, one game to base it off of. I don't know. I like I said, I thought he was good.
this kind of lead, he can
How does the NFL say you're going 8-9?
do what he loves to do.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, these
Beats me.
great discipline at the plate
Is it this upcoming year that it's Vrabel's first year?
really stands out as their
It is, right? That just happened so early in the process last year that it feels like so long ago.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those
Oh wait,
back it up.
hang on.
Really smart.
I'm confused now.
The best way
JGP, you're the Lions guy. Victor's the Patriots guy.
Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
So wait,
Here's the first
they say the Lions are going 8-9?
First pitch, and he just misses. Bases empty
That-
one away. Here,
that
that's
does seem weird to me.
Number 7, hit in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the grab, 2 down. And the batter will be the
Huh.
shortstop.
Who have they even lost? Like besides Ben Johnson and whoever the defensive coordinator was.
That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down.
NFC North is a tough division. I guess that is probably why.
Another ball.
You would hope all 4 teams are going to be competitive. The Bears are still a question mark. You never know.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over.
So I've had very many innings in a row here where I haven't scored. I'm starting to get worried.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set
Got to fend him off for what? 9 more outs? I mean, we still got a lot of energy left for Maddox, and it's really only like a couple swings that he's looked good against him.
and the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, but you won every NFC North game last year. That's also a fair point. Nice.
Outside pitch got the better of him.
I feel like a Lions type season would be to win double-digit games but randomly miss the playoffs due to 6 teams winning 12 plus. That would be brutal.
Get through one more inning. Anything after that,
That kind of reminds me of what would it be?
good enough.
2021 in the MLB, in the AL. There were so many 90 plus win teams that the Blue Jays, I think, won like 91 games and didn't make the playoffs. Well, I would have rather the check swing have been successful there. Game of all times to call it in my favor.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination.
What's Cal doing behind the plate to let that go?
And a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the
That's
very
the ball.
least, if you can find a way to manufacture that
One
run
ball,
from
one
first,
strike.
it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that.
1 ball.
Why do I feel like he's gonna steal here? Oh, because he is.
No, that's out.
And he,
It's a stolen
I thought even with a
third second.
slider being thrown, we would have had him. Okay, we got him next pitch. And no, that didn't quite scratch my itch with it going to the backstop and letting the runner on.
That one's in there.
D-back scoring most runs in the MLB, winning 89 and missing with the extra wild card too. Yeah, it's weird to think that the Diamondbacks
1-1.
make it to the World Series, they win the pennant, and then the next year they improve on their record. What was it, like 5 games, and then don't even make the playoffs? All right, we're blocking this one, right, Cal? We didn't get the swing though.
Blocked. Lindor.
If we hit our spot here, though, he's not swinging. He's not hitting it. Yep.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a
6 more outs now to fend him off for.
ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Jose Ramirez. Just missed.
All right, I'd like to do something. I'd like to make it look like I didn't
26
forget how to play this game
native of Mexico.
over the last 5 innings.
Ohtani calls it in, and there's one away.
You blame the Padres for trading Soto to the Yankees and still improving?
Out the plate.
How are they doing this year? Because they started out good, but I feel like they've cooled off a lot, right? I just remember at the beginning of the year, I feel like everything was projecting the Padres to be like a around or slightly below 500 team, if I remember right. And that didn't really make sense to me. That was a bad swing.
And yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just off the
Okay,
inside.
worked it back. Worked it back.
And it's fouled.
Ooh.
They'll do it again.
That might have been ball 4 though, too close to take. It can't even be bad. That is a crazy pitch.
Finishes with a strikeout.
They're 53 and 44, but thankfully you don't have to root against them now that Soto's a Met.
Left fielder Ted Williams.
Oh my god, okay, that was a bad swing. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe the 5 runs does have to hold, because this is looking bad now. I've gone the inverse of the last game. Last game I couldn't score the first 7 and then did it all at the end, and now this game I did it all at the beginning, and now I can't score for the back 2/3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Still got Maddox going though. Uh-oh.
Lays down the line.
Don't have Maddox going anymore after that one.
Makes the turn. He's digging for second.
Watch, a perfect throw would have gotten him. Yep.
That's a leadoff double.
It's twice now that Judge could have hosed the guy down at second if I just hit the blue. Who do we go to? I haven't used Andrew Miller yet. I feel like I should be able to trust him, right? He's good. 125 clutch.
And we all know about his slider.
The logjam of the Padres and Dodgers is to blame for no improvement in record and no playoff. I mean, oh, the improvement. Never mind. I thought you said no improvement. I was like, no, they improved their record. But no, yeah, you're right.
First pitch just misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that.
He's
lead.
probably
Into the ninth, that closer's coming in.
conscious of that slider in, I'd assume, right?
Now one miss. No outs. Runner on second.
Dude, he is totally about to do something this inning and make this game stressful.
Drilled
Uh,
in deep, high and deep right.
On the next pitch, not just this inning, the next pitch. That was a good pitch too. That was actually okay. It was more in the zone. I thought it was more on the edge of the zone.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh,
Way on. Ramirez.
please hose him down. All right. Don't have to be mad about that. It's all good.
Jose Ramirez. The next
How did the Pirates only go 10 games below 500 last year? Didn't they start out like weirdly hot last year?
and he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead. Here the
Like I could have sworn they had like the best record in the NL through like the first month or something like that. It was weird.
to the left side, but it is well fouled.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch.
You know what?
inside.
You know what?
The outer half is open.
We're gonna get him to chase. That
Struck him out looking. Pretty nasty.
so lucky he didn't swing. That was the one sliver of the par that was still in the zone and it went there.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the ninth if you don't tie it up in this eighth.
Okay, he's chasing that for me. Maybe chase it a little lower, a little more in. Exactly that. All right, well,
The hack trick. And the inning is
let's score. Let's not go into the bottom of the ninth with a 1-run lead, please.
and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal
It's
Raleigh.
time to lean forward again. I've been leaning forward, so I don't know what the issue is. Cal Raleigh's batting 100, and it's because I'm taking that. Trying to be patient to start this inning that I want to score a run in, and I get a pitch right down the middle, and then he's making that play. All right, good start. Good start.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now the
D-backs have one of the worst stadiums in the league. I like it aesthetically. I think it looks cool.
There's a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball low.
Swing at a high
Okay.
fly ball.
I don't know why for a second I thought that was going to tail foul. Schwarber does it again, dude. It's unbelievable how good any version of Kyle Schwarber is. He's just ridiculous. This guy might never leave my lineup for the rest of this year. This is his endgame version, and that just might be who my DH is from now on.
And that one lifted in
Oh,
the air
and now,
center field.
okay, good timing with Judge, but no. He left for 2 minutes. This is a 2-run game. Schwarber came through. Or did you leave before he made it a 1-run game?
In the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one.
Because then, yeah, you missed some runs.
Marte.
Look at me, just taking that pitch.
Balls and a strike.
People are saying it's falling apart. Well, then, yeah, that's a different thing. Is that staying fair? That's,
Forget it.
that is. Oh, I thought, okay, hey. I thought for sure that was gonna end up foul. I wasn't paying attention to what the commentary was saying.
It's 7.
Well, that's the exact top of the ninth that I needed. Right back to that 3-run lead.
With 2 away. And here's the
Ben Joyce still.
Gil Hodges. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
I never really gave this card a shot.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in if you're the top of the
That's the
ninth.
ball.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one smoked out to left. And
It wouldn't be a game of ranked without ending it with a good line out like that. Or at least hopefully that's ending it. That better have been my last swing of the game today. I think you leave the lefty in for, or actually no, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what he's got. I might just bring in a new lefty. I might just go Chapman now. Seems like he kind of has the matchup.
on to pitch here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a
Okay,
small
we got
lead,
everything set up.
you know those hitters are going to
Chapman's gonna close this out.
so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In there at the knees.
Interesting debate. Is Aroldis Chapman a Hall of Famer? It's always kind of tough to tell for a relief pitcher / closer if they've got enough to make it. That's a good start. He might be having trouble. He might have trouble with Chapman. You say yes? I mean, I think based on feeling alone, if you just ask, oh, is Chapman a Hall of Famer? You're like, oh yeah, obviously, 100%.
Swing and a miss.
And in some ways, that kind of feels like it should be the criteria for a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? I am very glad I scored. Very glad I hit my 2 solo shots, because that would have tied it if I didn't.
And they cut it to the deficit. It's 7-5. And now, number 23. That one in triple digits.
Not anymore.
And that misses. And it's a ball.
Do I just do this? Is this too hittable? Is this what everybody's looking for? Nope, he's behind it. Okay.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Okay, no more off speed to the righties, I guess.
Ball and put it in play.
If we face any more righties, who's up next? Cattell? Yep, that's a righty.
Cattell Marte.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Okay, that's just strike 1.
Many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's strike 2.
Final strike.
Now we throw this. Waste pitch. He swung anyway. Okay. Good timing. And then this should end it. Never mind. He knew the sequence. No shot he thinks I'll go back there, though, right?
Is just 1 strike away.
Yep, no shot he thinks I'll go back there.
Him out, and that is the ball game.
That was a much more stressful win than it felt like it was going to be after taking the 5-run lead early.
Pretty close.
But hey, look at me. I'm going positive today. Another 2-1 record. Even with how bad the last stream was, I went 2-1. Going 2-1 today. We're making progress. It might be slow, but we're making progress towards 1,000, towards Frank. Got a long way to go. I'm probably, if I'm realistically, like if I actually am gonna try and think forward about getting Frank, I'm gonna have to step up my stream game, aren't I? We're gonna have to start streaming much more consistently than just like once every 2 or 3 days. But yeah, that's it for today. 771 rating, good progress. 2-1 in the Weekend Classic. I don't know for sure. That's also something, even though like I'm saying I need to step up my streaming. I don't want to like commit to saying I'll be live tomorrow, but ideally I'd go live tomorrow too and play my next 3 games of Weekend Classic. But we'll see. Keep an eye on the channel. Keep your notifications on. Do I know what year the first show came out? It was MLB 06. I don't know if it would have come out in 06. I mean, generally the shows come out in the same year. So yeah, I would assume 2006. But yeah, that's actually one more thing to mention for anybody here, because I know I had a couple comments on the post that I made after I streamed last time that you guys didn't get notifications, and it dawned on me, potentially you might have notifications on for my channel but off in the app. Like you might have notifications off for YouTube, because I know that's a thing. So if you want to make sure you're notified when I go live, don't just make sure you have my notifications, but make sure you have YouTube notifications in general turned on. But I think that's all I have to say here before I ramble too much. I'm warm, I'm hungry, and I'm a winner because we won 2 in a row. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Fun stream. Glad I did it. Glad I'm getting back into this. And I will see you next time, whenever that might be.